कंजलोचन कंजमुखकर कंजपद कंजारुणम श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। हरि ओम नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे। श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। सर्वने जय श्री कृष्ण। हे पवन पुत्र हनुमान બધું સરખું કરી દેજો અને બધા સરખી રીતે એન્જોય કરે એવી અમને શક્તિ આપજો.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. સર્વને જેમ બાએ કીધું એમ હજી રામ સ્તુતિ પૂરી થાય ત્યાં યુટ્યુબ ચાલુ થઈ ગયું છે. જોયું, આપણે ખાલી ધીરજ જ રાખવાની છે, બાકી બધું એના ઉપર જ છોડી દેવાનું છે. અને આ રામ સ્તુતિ કરતા કરતા વિચારે આવ્યો golden era of 60s. I wonder why. કેટલા જણા છો 60s માં? લખજો પ્લીઝ. I am one of them. Thank you very much. સર્વને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. પરેશ, over to you.
Jai Shri Krishna. I think I still have a little bit of problem with YouTube, but I'll try to get this sorted. But not to worry. Everything's there to judge. Okay. Someone was unmuted. I don't know. Somebody here? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Somebody, Paresh?
Yeah, okay, thank you. Right, so the 60s, the fantastic year of the 60s. The special year within 1960s was 1963. Badane ખ્યાલ હશે કે અહીંયા મોટામાં મોટો માણસ જન્મ દીધો હતો. Oh, I got no idea who that was. But I'm glad it was the 60s because it was one of my favorite years, even though I was just born. And you must probably say, you were born in the 60s. How do you remember all the songs in the 60s? Not my fault. My dad, he loved films. So whatever film it was, he loved films, watching films and listening to songs. So two loves of his life, and then mum came third. So I'm only joking, but love you. But must say the 60s, the black and white scene was just amazing songs and films. So really look forward to tonight's show. Sit back, enjoy a fantastic evening. There are a couple of things I would like all the audience to do. First, you've got few things to do. You've got a little quiz going. So I'm going to share I'm going to put a question out there for you. And then you need a photo of two artists, and then you have to guess the film. That will be in between the songs. So you'll have to wait for that. But importantly, we want to know from each and every one of our RPM family members, what was your first experience of a black and white film? It could be anything. English film. If you don't remember any yaad na hoy Bollywood film no, jo badane vichar karwa mainda badane brains started working. Oh wow, that is so fantastic. I want you to put down what was your first black and white film and put it in the chat. And then we can kind of go through, we'll try to go through them, me and Anjana will try to go through them in between her songs as well. A little bit of task. I'll do most of it, Anjana. You said sit back. Just let me know. Just write them down. If I've forgotten any, let me know. So that's what we've been doing. Anjana, I'll ask Suresh Bhai to do it. Suresh Bhai is a good accountant. Suresh Bhai, if he's not doing anything, he can write down all the songs as well to remember. If I missed out anything, let me know. Right. That's one task. Second one, you'll have a quiz in between each songs to find out what. Do you want to know what my first song was and what my first film was? You'll have to wait till later. You'll have to wait. Maybe I'll tell you in the middle, at the starting, in the middle, or at the end. See how good you are with answering the rest of the questions. And then I'll tell you my answer. But you can guess what my film was. You can all guess because it has one of my favorite songs in it. And you may know that. Some of the artists know it. It wasn't the song I was singing earlier. That was in the 70s. Anyway, I may give you a clue later on. Anyway, let's start. I'm excited. Let's go to Anjana Ben and Ramesh Bhai.
Ramesh, Jai Shri Krishna. Paresh Bhai, with all due respect, the most important year of the 60s was 1966 when England won the World Cup.
That came afterwards. that came afterwards. That was when I was kicked out of Uganda. Then that became important. But yeah, over to you guys. Sorry.
All right, thank you. And Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. Hari Om. And good to see all these people, all the familiar faces and a few new ones also. So welcome to another beautiful show. And we got Anjana here to tell us more about it. Paresh, I'm going to try and say Anjana now instead of Anjana Ben, which is too long anyway. So let's see how that works out.
Rather you than me.
Yeah, okay. Over to you.
Jai Shri Krishna, Bhag, Paresh Bhai, Rohini Ben, and all of the RPM family. It's such a lovely evening, and it's so nice to see everybody, all the artists that have joined as well, Shankar Bhai, Deepali, and all the other RPM members, and some VHF radio listeners. Welcome to RPM's Black and White Night tonight. આજે આપણે એટલા બધા સરસ 60sના સોંગ સાંભળવાના છે. તો આપણને આજે સાથ દેવાના છે રમેશભાઈ ઠક્કર, સુધાબેન, જ્યોતિ, and our lovely guest artist Kumkumben. So really looking forward to listening them all. આજે એટલો સરસ દિવસ છે, આજે સીતાનવમી છે, and today is International Dance Day. So Nita Ben, I'm looking forward to you dancing and all the others as well. Okay, back to Ramesh Bhai.
Okay, and a quick thanks to Puran Ben and Hema, of course, for helping us here. So we start with the black and white history. You'll be surprised to know that the first movie was produced in 1913. 1913 Raja Harishchandra. Long time ago. Produced by Dada Saheb Phalke. But that was a silent movie. And the first talking movie was in 1931, which was Alamara. And એ જમાનામાં ટિકિટનો ભાવ હતો 4 આના, only 4 annas for the ticket. But when Alamara was released, the black market price was 4 rupees. So you can imagine, 4 anna kya and 4 rupiya kya. So people were so crazy to watch those first talking movies. And then in the 1930s came the other black movies, black and white movies called Achut Kanya, and Mehboob Khan nu Ratan, V. Shantaram nu Dunya Na Mane. And then along came Saigal's movies also, Devdas ne badu. And the 40s was when we started getting some really famous movies like Anmol Gadi, Kismat, Barsat, Jugnu, Shahid, Andaz. So there's a message from Naina Ben Jetwal saying, I saw Raja Harishchandra movie. Wow. There you are. It's amazing. And then the 50s was the golden era of the black and white movies. Babul, Avara, Beju Bavara, Shri 420, Dilip Kumanu Devdas, CID, Madhumati. You know, Paresh bhai, I think we should do a show of the 1950s black and white movies, I think, next. Because that's where all the golden classics were. And then came the 1960s.
Definitely.
Yes. So, and then came the 1960s, which I would say was the beginning of the end of the black and white era. That's when the color movies started taking over. 60s started off with Mughal-e-Azam and so on. By the way, Mughal-e-Azam was a black and white movie. If anybody wants to argue, call Paresh bhai, please.
Yeah, I'll have a fight with you.
So today we are picking the movies from the 1960s because that marked the kind of the end of the black and white era. So here we are now. We start with the 60s, and shall I start with the first song now, Paresh bhai?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm not ready
right.
yet. I will jump in when in between.
All right, so we're going to introduce the very first artist for tonight. Game teni same jiti shake Thaker eva apna Ramesh bhai. Thaker. Go on, Ramesh bhai.
વાવ રમેશભાઈ શું વાત છે એનીવે પહેલાં તો સંભળાય છે ઓકે ઓકે
We can hear you. Carry on.
Ramesh is in the spotlight. Oh, there you go. Now we're talking. Thank you so much. Anyway, Jai Shri Krishna, Ba Pareshbhai, Rohiniben, and Samagra Apru RPM family. And I'm sure there are new faces today. Welcome to you guys as well. આજનું જે આપણું થીમ છે બ્લેક એન્ડ વ્હાઇટ. હવે સાચું પૂછો તો મારા પોતાનો અનુભવની કદાચ વાત કરું અને ઉંમર સાથે વાત કરું તો બા હું આપણને 50s 60sમાં લઈ જાઉં છું. હા, 50 60ની વાત છે, 1956ની વાત કરું છું. અને આ વાત છે કંપાલા. અને હું ચોક્કસ જાણું છું તમને આ વસ્તુનો થોડો ખ્યાલ હશે ને, જે આપણા પ્રેક્ષકોમાં જો કદાચ કંપાલાના હશે તો એના ચોક્કસ આ વસ્તુનો ખ્યાલ આવશે કે કંપાલામાં મેઇન સ્ટ્રીટ ઉપર ખાલી ઓડિયન સિનેમા એક એન્ડ ઉપર અને નોર્મન સિનેમા, અને કંપાલા રોડની અધર એન્ડ ઉપર સ્ટેશનની બાજુમાં એક નાનકડું થિયેટર હતું. નાનકડું થિયેટર બનતા સુધી એને ગ્લોબ સિનેમા કહેતા હતા. ગ્લોબ સિનેમા જો ભૂલતો ના હોય તો. અને પછી નીતા સિનેમા બન્યું. તો 56ની અંદર એ ગ્લોબ સિનેમાની અંદર મેં પહેલી વાર મારા પેરેન્ટ્સની સાથે, અને મારી ઉંમર કંઈ રફલી 10 વર્ષની જતી ત્યારે, we saw the first black and white movie that was Boot Polish. હવે તમને બા સિનેમા થિયેટરનો ખ્યાલ આવે છે?